Club Coach of the Year is Caroline McGrath.
Caroline, how do you feel about being here tonight? What was it like to be here and get the award?
It's an absolute privilege and an honour. I do believe that there's loads of volunteers out there in the GA and the LGFA, and to be selected is just an honour. But there's a wee bit of guilt because there's so many. There is so many volunteers out there.
I want to bring you back to when you started the club, because when I read out that bit there, you said no. You didn't take no for an answer. Just bring us back to there and what you had to do as an 18-year-old to get ladies football in the club.
So I was playing a wee bit of camogie for Killyman, which is out the country a bit, but I also was cycling to Galway to play football. And it's all uphill, so the client ones down there will know it's up hills. So I did it only twice, and I thought, I'm just starting a team in the town. So I said to my dad, Lord of mercy on him, and he says, I go for it. Went up to the Clarks, they said, no, women don't play football. So I went down the hill to the hurlers, and I asked a couple of hurlers there at the table, and I asked Kieran McHugh, how do I start a club? And he says, no ball, we do this. And he designed our crest and did different things, and from then it was no bother. And any time we were told, no, we can't get a field, I found grass. It mightn't have been a field, but it was grass. And any time we were told we need money, we raised it, and we just got on with it, because it was either get on with it or you don't play, so we just got on with it.
When you see Caroline up there, how does it make you feel?
Proud as punch. Really, truly proud as punch. And if her daddy was here, so would he be. She did say to him that she was going to start football. He says, you have no chance. But knowing that she's determined, he went and he bought her first ladies' football and presented to her the following week. And that was the start of it.
A bit of emotion as well for yourself and the whole table and for everyone in your club. What's that about?
The emotion's about because the Avrua is, well, it went through an amalgamation progress last in November 2024 with the Thomas Clark. So there's a wee bit of emotion there. So there's been 31 years of coaching to keep the club alive. And people would have said, why do you still do it? And my attitude was, well, I need a team for my daughter to play for. And thankfully, she's playing away. So that's all the emotion with it. But great honour, absolutely phenomenal honour, and it's great to represent the volunteers.
So tell me a wee bit more about that emotion. Is it the club thing or is it the daughter thing? And what's her name?
My daughter's Cora McGrath. She's 22, but she's coming 22, she's 21. And well, I suppose at the start, I had dragged her at every training session, hoping that she'd want to play, and she didn't. She didn't. She wanted to just make daisy chains and stuff, and then I dished out jerseys to my other two nieces, and she says, where's mine? And that was the start of it. And then there was a couple of periods throughout the especially maybe about 15 years ago, where the club maybe was finding it hard and there wasn't volunteers, and I was taking every team within the club. And you're hitting tough days as a coach. And people would have said, why? I says, I need her to have a team. I just need her to have a team, so I'll keep at it and keep at it. And I've got playing with her. So the first time we played with each other was the All-Ireland Sevens, Senior Seven. She was 15. And we played with each other for about 3 years. And then she's still playing now, so proud as punch that she's still playing where I started off, which is great.
What sort of stories do you have about the time that you played together for the 3 years, and what positions were you? Were you near each other?
Unfortunately, they put me in goals at this stage. I'll never forget her first senior championship. You'll know this person, and one of our other players was smart, Kathy Donnelly. And we had a girl who was sick that day. And then the team was lined out, and I looked up, and there's Cora, 16 years of age, Mark and Kathy Donnelly. And I was like going, oh my God, come on, somebody man up and take Kathy Donnelly. This shouldn't be her welcome to senior championship. But she's done all right. She's done all right, and very proud of her. She's a wee bit like myself. She doesn't take no, and she just keeps on working at her own game, and she wants to present to be the best she can be, which is great.
It's interesting, you wanted to do that for your daughter, but the whole club has now benefited and must be in a better place.
Absolutely, and we've so many players. And now, within our parish, there was another club formed, Edendork, and that probably was a big dip within us, because they would have took a lot of our players, not took a lot of players, but you know, the players had an option to go to Dungannon or Edendork. So that was the biggest challenge that we've had in 31 years. Thankfully now we've got out of that, and we're back thriving again, and the numbers are huge. Our numbers are huge, which is good.